Yeah, just proud of our guys' effort. They were really locked in from the jump, brought great energy, great focus, really executed the game plan. I thought we shared the ball really well. Had a couple of spurts where we got out of sorts defensively and we didn't hit our spots, but boy, from start to finish, that's as focused and determined as I've seen our guys. I couldn't be more proud of them.
Did you see that coming?
No, I mean, all I know is our guys played really hard and were really focused, and it was nice improvement from the last time we were out, and DePaul, we were worried. They're a dangerous team, they've had some great wins already, very athletic, got shooters. I just think our guys got it going, and we always talk about imposing our will a little bit, and our guys did that, and it was just one of those nights. I think they just had an off shooting night, and we got it going. We hit some tough shots, and when you play the game long enough and coach the game long enough, you see games like that. It's tough when your shots aren't going in when you're used to making them. The other team's throwing in some, we used to call them Christers. It can be a little demoralizing, but they're gonna be fine. They're gonna have great success, and I just know that tonight, on this night, our guys had a little more in our tank, and it was good to see.
Malcolm and Olaf, this is obviously a team you guys lost to last year. How far do you feel like this team's gone just in a year, in some ways?
I think it's just complete different mindsets. It changed over now, more of a defensive team, and that's just really been one of our key things. We're just coming out, we're hitting the first punch on offense, and then we're being a nightmare for them on defense. So I just think our mindset's changed and we're coming out every game with that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I completely agree with what Malcolm's saying. I think we start off every game really aggressive, and I think we always start off right. And today, people were making shots in the beginning, which helped us get going, and we just went off from there.
Olaf, you individually had a really good start. Was that just you being aggressive?
Yeah, definitely. I've had some problems with my hip flexor, and it felt really good today, and I just try to be as aggressive as I could be, and worked out.
It was nice seeing him have success both inside and out. He hit a three early, but I think his first basket was in the post, and hit a couple of jump hooks, and it's really neat to see that he's bought into being well balanced that way and not just being a three-point shooter. And he's a great handler and a passer out there for us. We know he can shoot it, but he's a great passer inside as well, and can help us to compact the defense. And now he's adding that post-game repertoire to him, so he continues to work. He's going to be a tough guy to stop with all those tools.
Robin's a second for highs in 2 straight games now. What are you seeing out of him?
Coach probably just stays off him and let him play. Probably starts with that. No, he's confident. He's put in time. He's taken a lot of shots in practice. He stayed focused. And I'll be honest, if he wasn't on one wing, if he wasn't up there somewhere else and Gary, right, they probably wouldn't be in a situation where Victor's allowed to go drive one-on-one. But we've got players out there that they've got to stick close to, and so he's a guy that can put it on the floor, and you saw it tonight. He got to the rim a lot because they were trying to keep the ball out of our playmakers' hands. So that's part of being a team and complementing each other.
Olaf, what have you seen out of Vic, especially tonight and the last couple weeks?
He's just been way more focused, and in practice and in games. And I think when Victor is focused and ready to go, he's athletic. He's a good shooter. He's a good driver, and he can just give us a lot of energy. And I think that's what he's doing right now.
Malcolm, what was it that really came together on offense tonight?
I just think we had tremendous contributions from so many different people. It was all over the board. Like Olaf started it off, and then there's just the energy just fed on to different people. So I just think it was like when they cut off someone else, another person stepped up, and so on like that. So I just think so many people were stepping up at different times of the game, and that's what really just opened things up on offense, because they didn't know where to defend, because guys were coming out from every single angle.
One of those guys, James Anderson,
just came in with his hard-nosed defense, and then when the shot was there, he wasn't afraid to take it, and he knocked it down. So he's really confident. We needed a lift like that off the bench.
Coach, what did you think of Tanner's minutes?
Yeah, it was great. You know, I mean, that's what was neat about early on, being able to play some of those guys. He showed it, I don't know, was it the Rice game? And he hadn't even practiced, and he banged a couple threes. We can't have him and Gary and Langston play as many minutes, and so we've got to throw those guys out there. To me, it was no surprise he took the first shot. The second one, I don't know if you can make one and call the second one a heat check, but no, but he's a tough kid. He's confident. We joke about his toughness from time to time if he doesn't get a rebound, but he's a confident kid, and he's a great kid. He brings it every day. He's on page. He's having the time of his life. And sometimes when you just stay focused to playing your ass off and removing all the clutter from your mind and doing what's being asked, the game comes pretty easy. So that's kind of how he is, and it was neat to see him, contribute like that.
Are you expecting a read back at some point, or?
I think it's going to be a little bit of time. That's the other thing. I mean, Jamal's been a nice punch off the bench, defensively more than scoring-wise, and he's another handler. I was a little concerned about that, but credit the other guys, man, next man up, and everybody stepped up their game. And then Daniel wasn't feeling, got in foul trouble early in the first half, but then at halftime, he had to get some treatment because he was getting a little bit lightheaded. So we said, all right, we'll start you and see how you feel the second half. And he picked up a couple of fouls, and I don't know if that was to get his butt out of the game or what, but there's another guy that we didn't have at 100%. Olaf had to log a lot of minutes at the 5, but it was neat that they responded and answered the call.
Do you feel in some ways that you're starting tonight, you kind of got to see the potential in some ways of this team? It's just a matter of being consistent and reaching that?
Yeah, I'm not, I don't think that way. We made shots, we defended well, but I guarantee you tomorrow when we sit down as a team, we'll be talking about the things we need to do better. And that's the approach we need to take. They know we're happy. We've patted them all on the butt, told them they did a great job, love their focus. We made plays for each other, but we'll correct the things we didn't do well. We'll remember the good feeling, and we'll try to be better when we come out on the court for Sunday's game. But I'm super proud of the guys for, again, we said this the other night, for everything that's been dealt emotionally, everything they've gone through the last 6-7 months, new staff, 7 walk-ons, tryouts. The guys have really bought in, and they've been on page, and I'm super proud of them for that. And, it's no surprise that they're having some success, but also on the flip side, they know we need to keep getting better just because we're a tight unit right now. We're staying together, we're playing hard, and we're playing smart, and that's what it's all about.